Long ago, in the times of ancient Greece, philosophers such as Socrates and Plato expanded the minds of men. In modern day, these philosophers have new names. They are Mitch and Dimitri. This is Manthropology.
You ready?
Are you ready?
Whatever happened to pump up songs?
Oh, well, I mean, all you have to do is go to your local hockey arena and they're playing Pump Pump the Jam.
But that's what I mean, like jog jams. Do you remember that? That was the best.
Listen.
Jump!
But you know what? There's a niche there because those songs are still being played. So somebody's got to go out of their way and put Caleb.
We got a job for you, Caleb.
Yep.
We do. Buddy, I'm a mess. I'm half tired. My hair, look, I haven't even rolled my sleeves up.
What's going on here? What happened to you?
This is not good. It's only Wednesday.
You know what? Let me take this. Manthropy, welcome. It's us. We're back. They let us have another week. We promised Stan we'd hold back a little bit, but I think this is the week we get canceled. I think this is the week.
I'm not even, my shirts aren't even.
Are you? Are you talking? Yeah. Hey,
Hey, you know what? Hey, I was tucking in the shirt.
I could take that the wrong way.
I was tucking in the shirt.
I was saying, I could take that the wrong way.
I was, look, I'm lying down
Yeah.
and I'm like my boy Giuliani.
Right.
He was tucking in his shirt too.
Yeah.
That's what we were doing.
You know,
Thank
you for starting it that way. I don't know if you planned it. Well done, sir. But let's get into it right off the top, okay?
Hey, do you want to take this drink in the bedroom?
Hey, can we take this over? Buddy, like, this is the whole thing with this guy. You know, listen, here's my whole thing.
Right.
If you're famous, you're a politician, you're an actor, you're an athlete, somebody of influence, stop falling for the same joke. Stop saying to yourself that you're not going to fall for what happened to the other guy. Now, in Rudy's case, good-looking reporter says, hey, thanks for the interview. You want to take these drinks to the bedroom? Answer right away, Mr. Giuliani. This close to the election? What do I got to guide you through this? You guided the city of New York through its worst time ever, and I got to coach you through this. I'm sorry, no, let's just sit here. Should have been your answer. Then you end up going to the bedroom. All right? I get it. Helping each other off with the microphones? Again, how are you going to explain this to your wife? Jeffrey Toobin last week.
That's right.
Right? Jeffrey Toobin last week had to explain to his wife certain situations.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Didn't you learn anything even from a week ago?
Mitch, I got to say, poor Rudy Giuliani. Now, here's the thing.
Yeah.
So there's an official interview being done. And Manthropy, if you're not getting it, you're getting it from now. So we're talking about the new Borat movie.
Yeah.
Number 2, which, it's either the funniest thing you ever seen or the stupidest. Like, there's no in between with it.
Right.
Right? His humor is no in between. But there was that scene with Rudy Giuliani. There's some, controversy whether he was tucking in his pants or feeding the geese,
Feeding the geese 2 weeks in a row. These geese are well fed.
Was he pulling a tubin, if you will? A little tubelaki.
Yeah.
That's it is. But this is why I feel sorry for it. Look, to me, it's totally planned, right?
Yeah.
That's completely planned, edited, just for entertainment. He's doing a full-on interview with the camera setup.
Yeah.
These movies nowadays, they don't do anything on a camcorder budget. Let's call it what it is.
Oh, yeah.
So here you're telling me that now there's two things. If a lawsuit hasn't fully happened or in motion, because the guy's a lawyer.
Yeah.
Giuliani's a lawyer.
Yeah.
He gets it. So they do the
He
interview
put the
in the one
mafia
room.
away.
She goes, yeah, why don't we go have a drink in the bedroom? Yeah, no problem. So there's a convenient camera set up 2 angles.
2 angles.
Not one.
No, 2.
2.
Yeah.
And she's so good, she knew how to position him and this and that. I don't know, man. Come on. It's Hollywood.
I agree 100%, but I'm actually going to be on the other side slightly, 51-49, because he should know better than to put himself in those situations.
That I agree with.
That's it. That's all.
But come on, he's human.
I agree.
Even if he was giving a little pat down over there. So he was rolling a little Tsureki, you know what I mean?
You know what he was doing?
Guy can't roll a Tsureki.
I think you know what he was doing, because we're all guilty of doing it, especially as young men early on in our lives.
He was going halfway.
He was tucking. He was doing the tuck.
Oh, you think he was?
I think he was doing the tuck. Yeah,
not the
tucking into the waistband. That's what I think he was doing. Yeah, that's what I think he was doing. Yeah, absolutely.
Junior high move at its finest.
Hey,
That
I don't
saved
think
my butt.
think there's an age group for that. You got to do what you got to do sometimes.
That saved my butt. I had no idea about the tuck rule until it was told to me. So the tuck rule,
Yeah.
you know, Manthropology, let's just, you know, because people are,
break it
the
open.
guys get it.
Yeah, the guys are all like,
but
oh,
the
of
girls
course,
don't know.
yeah.
So here's
Yeah.
the tuck rule. You're going through puberty.
Yeah.
You know, this thing's got a mind of its own.
Yep.
It just, it shows up in the world. Like, it's always during class time.
Yeah, it's always during class time.
And you don't know what to do, right? And it's always when you're sitting there, like, whatever.
Yeah.
But it just comes. So what do you do? What do you do? There's always that one guy. And they know the rule. Maybe
Yeah.
they had an older brother or it happened to them. But they tell you the tuck rule. The tuck rule is you take it
Yeah.
and you kind of just let your belt, you know, hold it for a while.
Hold it for a while.
Just, you know,
Here, hold this.
Hey, stay. I'll be right back.
I'll be right back.
Can you watch my son for a sec? I just got to pop into the grocery store. I'll be right
I
back.
like the analogy.
That's the tuck
Can you
rule.
watch my son
That's
for a
the-
second?
yeah, watch
exactly. By the way, you know, it's a couple days late, but Hroyon Pola.
Hey!
Happy name
Hey,
day.
hey, Hroyon Pola.
Hroyon Pola, nice ka la.
And today we're recording.
Yeah.
And it's Oki Day.
It's okay. We'll get into that in 1 second.
Day.
Let's start with the Hroyon Pola real quick. Let's start with the name days.
Before we go,
Yeah.
we have to tell
Oh, yeah, do it,
Manthropy,
yeah.
thank you very much. Remember, it's agapegreekradio.com, the iTalk Media app. You get to listen to us every day, 8 p.m. and 12 a.m. Mountain Time. That's 10 and 2 Eastern. And here's the best part. You
What?
missed it, so what?
Yeah.
On agapegreekradio.com,
Right,
in
yeah.
the archives,
Nah.
Manthropology, the podcast, all episodes are there. Thank you very much. But let's
Boom.
get into it here.
So the name day. Okay, we're both Dimitris, born and raised. That's the way we are.
It's a great name.
A beautiful name, honestly. And you know, don't get me wrong, everyone's got a nice name, but Dimitri's it's a nice name. Even the Russians took it. Like it's
The
a
Serbs
nice name.
took it.
The Serbs took
The
it.
Ukrainians took it.
It's a
They all
nice
took it.
name. It's a nice name named after a great saint.
The,
You know?
the patron saint and martyr.
And I don't want to like. I hope this is not bad what I'm saying, but he's got the coolest icona.
He's
Right.
got a wow. Him and Ayos Yorgos,
What's
because he's killing the dragon.
Ah,
He's killing.
well, we're doing the same thing.
no,
That's
but
a
we're
dragon.
killing a guy. Like we're actually stabbing a dude.
Yeah, true. Good point.
So maybe we do win.
Yeah, I think
because
we
the
win.
dragon makes sense.
Yeah.
It's just evil.
Right.
But that guy in the Icona, you know, poor guy. What did he do?
Well,
Like to be like you're an Ayo
Yeah.
and you make the Icona, and then there's this guy.
Yeah.
Who's he made like oh.
oh yeah, he's on the icona too. Good
You're
point.
like, oh, buddy, what the hell did you do?
I don't
like,
know.
you pissed off Ios Dimitrios. And
It's-
a spear.
A spear.
It's almost like Anchorman.
Well,
Remember-
back in the day, they didn't have the gun, so they had to use what he had. But here's the thing: name days, Canada, North America. If you're not in Ilada, you have to explain it to your friends, your colleagues, your bosses. And you know, I'm the kind of guy I like throwing it in there. I'm not gonna lie. Like everyone on my team's like, "Oh, it's the Greek guy. It's the Greek guy." And I'll say, like the other day, I'm like, "Oh yeah, it was my name day." What's a name day?
What is that, Mitch?
What's that? And then you explain it to them like, oh. And you know the thing is, other cultures in Canada have been able to adapt. Why haven't the Greeks? We've been here long enough. Why can't we get some of these days off? Like I'll use August 15th. I actually think if you're Greek, you should have that day off. You should be like said, oh, you know what, you don't have to come in. I know it's a special day for you.
We don't advocate for ourselves. How the
Yeah.
hell do we not have Orthodox Easter off?
Well, that's what I'm
How
saying.
did we how are we not fight? We don't fight,
You know what the problem is? We work too much.
and we're too carefree.
We're too carefree.
We're too like stone, it's okay, whatever. We don't fight.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, everyone else, there's people that have their own towns.
Yeah.
They got their own national holidays now. I mean, come on.
I'm just saying, in Elada, they shut down everything, right? They literally, like, I don't care if your name's Tula, Rula, Bula,
Sara Kemara.
the days are shut down. They're like, you know what I mean? And which is more reason
Yes.
why and how Greece got into the recession. If you're working like 100 days out of 365, makes sense. Makes sense. If you got 265 days off because of name days, yeah, it's going to happen.
It's a lot of names.
It's a lot of names.
You know what I love about name days?
Yeah.
They have a name day for everyone, and
Yeah.
then there's the name day for everyone.
Yeah, and then you know what I also like? We're not gender biased. It's Dimitri and Dimitra, Costa and Eleni, blah blah blah.
Yes,
I like that.
yes,
you know,
yes, yes.
everyone's a part of this fun
And
little
you gotta
action.
explain it to the Canadian. You're
Yeah.
like, look, this thing's actually more important than the birthday. They're
Yeah.
like, wait,
Yeah, what are you
they're
talking
like, wait a sec. And then you got to explain to them that we're the ones that have to get assy.
Yeah. Then they're back
Then
into.
they're back. They're like, I think I like
I
this.
think I enjoy
is there,
this.
Is there a name day for Garth?
You're like, "Ne, Garothi."
What is it? Are you Pandor or what? I don't know what it is. Yeah, but Garthi. Or Garthos.
Ogarthos. No. Why else Ogarthos? Yes, absolutely.
Or Gartholomew.
He was the gatekeeper of the cave. Yes.
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely. Yes.
I don't know.
And what about Tubin?
Tubin. Hey guys, do I get one? No, Jeff. No, you don't. No, Jeff. You don't.
Yeah, but the name day is great. I love it. Every year.
Every year.
You know, me and the Talk.
Yes. Another Dimitri.
We do our thing every year where we meet up. We do a nice dinner, and and it was great. And actually, we got the snub this year.
Yeah,
I didn't want to bring it up, but
don't. Hey, whoa! You know what? He's alluding to me.
Snubbed us.
I didn't snub. I got the ask. I got the request, which I appreciate. But you guys have been doing it for such a long time,
right?
That I just didn't want to impose. And plus, my wife had other plans. But the reality is that I think it's great. You guys got to keep doing it. So, Manthropy, these guys used to go to hockey games, make it a whole day. And now, obviously, with hockey not being around and blah, 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 these guys are still carrying the traditions. I love it.
You know what?
So
it's
happy.
the best. We do. So maybe when the communities were having parties, we'd go there too. But
Yeah,
it
of
was
course,
just,
sure.
it's a Dimitri day. That's it.
Yeah.
So we'd go for dinner, go to a hockey game, go for drinks after. It's a bromance.
It's a day.
It
Now,
really
I was there one time where I had to literally pick up, I believe, the talk. And you, if you don't remember a couple years ago.
Buddy, that was so. What you saw 2 years ago is exactly what happened last week.
That's what I felt. That's what I
all
feel.
there is. You know, thank God
Yeah.
that. You know, I live in the South, Manthropy, and where the action is not in the South.
That's
and I got
correct.
to tell you, thank God I have amazing friends.
Yes.
That the philoxenia,
Yes.
the open door policy, because otherwise I don't know what I would do.
Yeah. Well, that's the way we are. We as Greeks, we're just
Yeah.
easygoing. Yeah, of course you could stay out of my place. No problem.
no problem.
What do you want?
Yeah,
You want to
no,
stay
no.
here? No problem. You know what? We don't say no, but we said it once. No. Ohi. October 28th is Ohi Day, no day. One of my favorite days of the world. Why? Because it reminds me how wicked we are. Like, you got the Italians coming over. Mussolini and the guys are like, hey, Greece, listen.
Hey,
Listen. This guy, Adolf, he is ridiculous. He's always mad. He's got this funny little mustache. He wants to head over to Russia. He kind of needs your guys' area. We gave him ours. Just move to the side a little bit and let him move. And what does Metaxa do? I mean, what a great last name as well, right?
you want to know something?
Yeah.
There's a 3-star, there's a 5-star, there's a 7-star.
Yes.
There's even a 40-year Metaxa. But dare I say, this guy was the gold star.
The gold star. And
What did he say, Mitch?
and he turns around and he says, Ohi. Straight up. Political, like, we're going through all that, and we're going to get into it. The Bushes and the Bidens and the Trumps and all that fun stuff, you guys. One simple word. Ohi. And we held them. I was looking at some reports today. I was looking at some 219 days we kept these guys away from the Russians.
Was
so they
it
could
not?
do that.
Was it not Churchill that said that the Greeks didn't fight like heroes? It's heroes that fight like Greeks.
It gives me shivers.
but
It's amazing.
I'm about to cry in
I
front
know.
of everybody here.
It's true, though.
But you know what's important about that war? What 209, whatever, 219, 20.
I got it
I
here.
trust you on
Go
that.
ahead.
But truth be told,
I'll fact check.
the Greeks had held the Germans so long for everyone to get to resupply, to reevaluate. Yeah, okay, there it is.
219 days.
Right.
Norway. Good old Norway. 61 days.
You know
second
what this
place.
looks like? This looks like the actual Olympics. You know, when the United States
Yeah.
has won 1 million medals over the second place
Yes,
person.
exactly.
That's what this is.
That's what that looks like. Yeah.
That's what that looks like.
You know,
So, Ohi.
Ohi.